Did you know that apple cider vinegar was used in the US Civil War and World War I to treat wounds on the battlefield? And that Hippocrates, often described as the father of medicine, historically used it as a healing elixir, an antibiotic, and for general health? Today, apple cider vinegar may be best known as a weight loss aid, but what does science say about it? Here are the animal and human studies I've found. About 5 to 6% of apple cider vinegar consists of acetic acid, the main active component of apple cider vinegar. It also contains water and trace amounts of other acids, lactic, citric, and malic acids. These acids are what give the vinegar its tart taste. In an animal study published in the U.S. National Library of Medicine in 2006, it showed that acetic acid can activate AMPK in the liver, which may promote fat burning and reduction of fat and sugar production in the liver. AMPK, or AMP-activated protein kinase, is known as a master regulator of metabolism. Cells activate AMPK when they are running low on energy, and AMPK is activated in tissues throughout the body following exercise or during calorie restriction. In another study published in 2009, the researchers concluded that acetic acid can suppress accumulation of body fat and liver lipids in mice. Please note, though, that effects in humans and animals are not always the same. In a small human study performed at the Department of Applied Nutrition and Food Chemistry, Lund University, Sweden, it showed that taking apple cider vinegar with a starchy meal may slow stomach emptying. This may lead to increased feelings of fullness and lower calorie intake. There's also a double-blind trial published in 2009 that investigated the effects of vinegar intake on the reduction of body fat mass in 144 obese Japanese adults. The researchers concluded that daily intake of vinegar might be useful in the prevention of metabolic syndrome by reducing obesity. According to this study, adding 1 or 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar to your diet can help you lose weight. Another randomized clinical trial was performed to examine whether apple cider vinegar can result in dietary modifications that provides beneficial effects on the management of body weight and serum metabolic profiles in 39 overweight or obese individuals. The study found that participants who consumed a tablespoon of apple cider vinegar at lunch and dinner while cutting 250 calories per day lost 8.8 pounds in 12 weeks. On the other hand, those who cut the same number of calories but didn't consume apple cider vinegar lost only 5 pounds. Although there is some evidence of weight loss with apple cider vinegar ingestion, the numbers are small. Larger placebo-controlled double-blinded studies are needed to verify and better understand the said findings. While apple cider vinegar can be a helpful tool to support your weight management goals, it won't save you from a couch potato lifestyle. Drinking apple cider vinegar alone isn't going to help you shed excess pounds, but it could support the efforts that we know work for weight loss, like eating a healthy diet and exercising more. And it won't likely hurt you as long as you don't overdo it. It's important to mix it with water, as undiluted vinegar may burn the inside of your mouth and esophagus. A popular recipe is adding 1 teaspoon of apple cider vinegar and 1 tablespoon of honey to a glass of warm water. The acidity of apple cider vinegar may wear away tooth enamel. I suggest you use a straw to drink it or to clean your teeth afterward. Apple cider vinegar is relatively safe for most people. However, if you consume it in excess, it can cause low blood potassium and bone loss. In fact, there is a published study that involved a 28-year-old woman who consumed as much as 250 milliliters of apple cider vinegar diluted in water daily for 6 years. Following that, she was admitted to the hospital with low potassium and other abnormalities. She was also diagnosed with early signs of osteoporosis, a condition of brittle bones that is rarely seen in women that young. In general, you should consume or use apple cider vinegar in moderation. People with certain conditions such as ulcers, hiatal hernia, Barrett's esophagus, or low potassium may need to avoid apple cider vinegar. If you have a pre-existing health condition or take any medication, Best to consult a doctor before trying apple cider vinegar. If you've learned something you didn't know before watching this presentation, please give it a thumbs up. If you're a lover of learning and don't have extra time to read long scientific articles, let me do the research for you so that you can save time. Subscribe to my channel and turn on the notification bell.